Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to cover Motiva's SendTime AI and specifically 5 tips and tricks for using it to optimize your email campaigns. First off, what is per contact SendTime AI and how does it work? Imagine each of these circles at the top is a contact, and when combined, they become a segment. The first thing SendTime AI does is to automatically check each contact in a segment to see if they have a record of email opens going back a year before you even signed up with Motiva. If a contact does have open data, it flows into our SendTime AI engine, which predicts when each contact is most likely to engage. And if a contact doesn't have open data, then the engine makes a random prediction of when that contact is most likely to engage compared to the group. What's amazing about the SendTime AI engine is that it's always adapting and updating to your contact's open behavior. SendTime AI is what's called machine learning. It's a piece of software that's continually learning about your contacts to automatically develop personalized relationships at scale. Once SendTime AI has the predictions, it then automatically divides your segment into smaller groups to schedule and send the email to each contact. So that's SendTime AI in a nutshell. Now let's jump into a few best practices so you can get the most out of this optimization. The first step is to remove any contacts who have been completely inactive for the past 6, 9, or 12 months, depending on your marketing department preferences. These contacts are most likely not going to engage, and so they are bringing down your overall engagement rate for the campaign and also making it difficult for you to truly target the active contacts. Also, most likely, if a contact hasn't engaged in 12 months, we don't have any data for them to feed into the SendTime AI engine, which means the engine will just randomly assign that contact a SendTime in hopes of getting some kind of signal data back. We recommend isolating these inactive contacts and developing another strategy and campaign to re-engage them. The second tip is to restrict the SendTime window when you are setting up the SendTime AI step in the Eloqua canvas. And to figure out the best send window, you should conduct a quick analysis using the send time report by filtering to only include past campaigns sent to the same segment. Restricting your send window will rein in SendTime AI, so if there are contacts without open data, then the engine will choose a random time within your send window instead of at a time when contacts are least likely to engage. The third tip is to review the send time chart in the individual email report on the Motiva platform once the SendTime AI step has completed. You want to see big blue and green dots, and you don't want to see too many big cream dots. For example, here's a SendTime report for an individual email. Bigger dots mean relatively more sends went out at that time. Darker dots mean relatively more opens resulted from that send time, regardless of whether the open happened at that time or not. This report has a lot of cream circles, many of them big, and what this tells me is that there's a sizable portion of contacts in this segment without open data. So SendTime AI is just randomly assigning a send time to those contacts in the hopes of re-engaging them. But if they haven't engaged for over 12 months, then they probably aren't going to start again. And as you can see, the send window wasn't restricted. So SendTime AI sent emails every hour of every day for 7 days instead of focusing on the ideal send window for this segment. Whenever you run a SendTime AI step, you should know the baseline engagement rate. Otherwise, you have no idea how the optimization improved your engagement. Send a simple email version of this campaign to the same segment first to get your baseline. Or if you've already sent several simple emails to the same segment in the past, run an Eloqua Insights report to calculate the average engagement of those campaigns. If SendTime AI performance is leveling off and you've removed inactive contacts and restricted send times, then there are a few other factors to consider. SendTime AI works really well if you've got excellent targeted campaigns sent at the right frequency. So if SendTime AI performance is leveling off, then you should take a look at your content strategy and consider getting more targeted to stay relevant to the different types of contacts within your instance. And check your email frequency using Motiva's frequency report. Expect that your average contact will only want to engage with one or two of your emails each week. Oversend and it will water down the engagement rates of all your campaigns and will probably motivate contacts to unsubscribe. Finally, take advantage of Motiva's easy report sharing feature to help your executives and other members of your marketing team understand the impact of your optimizations. Simply click the green email button at the top right corner of the individual email report on the Motiva platform. Thank you so much for learning more about Motiva's SendTime AI feature.